Welcome back. This is now week 3 of launching an agency from scratch and seeing how fast we can take it from zero to $100,000 profit. In today's video, I want to talk about something that is maybe not talked about enough amongst guys that are in the space as managers and agency owners. And this topic specifically is going to be about the psychology of working with OnlyFans creators, because I feel like this is something that hasn't been touched on much. And I feel like a lot of you guys come into this space with the expectation of like, I'm gonna make a girl more money, she's gonna be happy. In most cases, that's what happens. But for example, in last video, you guys saw I had a creator that actually changed passwords and left. Just totally fine. It's part of it, right? But the thing to keep in mind for context, right, is that creator the month before, last month, did her best month ever with this chat team. Now, one thing I want you guys to understand is the reason this creator left is because her page was probably at roughly like 4.7 or 4.9K for the month on the 14th, which means she probably would have closed like worst case scenario, 9K, best case scenario, like 10 to 11K. And because halfway into the month, this creator was not seeing a increase from the month before, this creator thought, oh, well, I'm not happy, I'm gonna leave. And something to keep in mind is, this is where the psychology of these creators come into place, is mostly when we're working with female creators, a lot of them don't think with logic. As managers, most of us are guys and we think logically. So we think, hey, well, like your month before this was good. It was your best month ever. And now you want to leave because we're not going to beat last month. One thing that I like to do transparently with all creators that are considering working with me is I let them know. Because for example, the creator that left last month, halfway through the month, or this month, halfway through the month, didn't want to pay the invoice. And I'm like, hey, I'm not going to charge you the 25% that we agreed on. I'm going to charge you what the backend team needs to be paid as for they provided a service and ran the account. Didn't want to pay it, whatever. Long story short, it got paid. But something that I brought up was like, hey, my creator, my biggest creator currently that's on the same team you're complaining about, did 95K in 1 month. The next month, that creator did 50K. Guess what? That creator paid their invoice on time, and that creator understands that not every single month is going to get better. And that's something I make clear to that creator specifically, and I do this with almost every creators. Hey, I want you to understand, this is an industry where numbers go up and numbers go down. I'm not telling you every month I'm gonna make you 20K more than the last month, 10K more than the last month. But what I'm letting you know is we're going to do everything that we need to do in order to maintain a consistent earnings, okay? And that just means, hey, we're gonna be doing as much as we can, but I can't sit here and tell you every month is gonna get better. You know why? Because we're in an industry where we rely on fans to spend money, and we cannot guarantee that all of these fans and any of these fans are gonna spend the same amount as the fans last month. So you have to understand whenever you're working with these creators, and especially if you're on like a onboarding call with them, or hey, like I want you to be aware that like we as a team do everything we can to give you the best results. But as a manager, transparently, I'm not gonna tell you that we're going to just magically make you rich. We're not just magically going to make you consistently more and more money every single month. Is that the goal? Yes, that's always the goal. You need to make that very clear. But you need to let them know that we are in an industry, just like stocks and just like crypto, we can't guarantee if it's gonna go up or down, right? We can't guarantee if every single month it's gonna get better. Same thing here. We're in a market where we rely on consumers to spend money on these creators' content. And it's important that you let the creator know, I'm gonna do everything I can in my power to make you as much money as possible and to make every month a better month than last month. But I'm not gonna sit here and sell you dreams and tell you that I'm going to magically make you more money each and every single month. And when you do this, you would be surprised how much more a creator respects you and how much more a creator is willing to work with you whenever you are transparent like that. If the creator finds it to be not interesting, or like finds it to be like, oh, like what's the point of you? It's probably not a creator you want to work with. And I want to talk about this because I don't want you guys wasting your time. And I want you guys to also understand that sometimes you're going to have cases where creators emotionally aren't disconnected from the business, and their emotions allow them to depict whether they stay with your team or not. It's nothing to do with logic. We as managers think with logic. We see numbers, we see facts, we see proof. That's just how it is. But you cannot come to them with logic. You just need to hear them out on their emotional standpoint. Be like, hey, what's good? Let me hear you out, okay? Now that we've gotten that out of the way, and now that I've kind of just like broken that down, because I think it's super important to understand, especially for newcomers or maybe just people that are somewhat new in the industry, we're gonna dive into our progress for the agency, how many creators we have signed, if we have any new onboards, and what our current statistics are today. We're gonna start with creator number 1. This is OG creator. I'm gonna just call OG creator number 1 Alyssa. In the last 7 days, let's see what Alyssa has done. Alyssa has generated $14,902.77. Okay, something that I would like to point out on creator number 1 is we're sending out bundles and we're sending PPVs. I'm gonna just kind of run you guys through how often we're sending these PPVs and how often we're sending these bundles, because I want you guys to kind of have a good idea of like, not only are we ripping scripts on this creator's page, but we're sending the bundles. June 20th, we sent a bundle, and that bundle was priced at $30 and it was sold for 33 different purchases. On June 16th, we did another one for $27 and that was purchased by 43 people. June 11th, we sent another one, $40, and 46 people bought it. So we're sending a PPV every 5 days, give or take, 4 to 6 days. And the PPVs are generating a decent amount of money, which is good to see. So not only are we focusing on scripts, but we're sending out a PPV every 4 to 6 days. That's what we're doing on Alyssa. I onboarded another creator, and let's just say this creator's name is Emily. Emily, I onboarded on the 12th. In the last 7 days on Emily, we've done $6,129.98. On Emily's page, right now we are focused on pumping traffic from TikTok to her private Instagram, funneling all of them from that to the link in bio. Emily is a free page. In the last 7 days, Emily has gotten 786 new subscribers. Majority of that came in on the 20th, 455 subscribers on the 20th, and then another 281 subscribers that came in yesterday. Emily is crushing it. We're gonna keep cranking Emily for a free page. This is doing great. Now we're gonna log in and we're gonna check out creator number 3. Creator number 3, her name is Sophia. In the last 7 days, we have generated $1,851.89. I want you guys to know on Sophia, this page had a lot of free traffic. It's never had a good structured team. And since I came in, we've been averaging anywhere from 5 all the way up to 20 paid subs a day in the last 7 days. So in the last 7 days, we're at 76 subscribers, which means like roughly 10 subscribers a day. So that's what we're doing on Sophia. And Sophia has generated $180 in subscriptions. And like I said, in the last 7 days, we've done 1,800. So that's like a 1 to 10, 1 to 20. That's like a 1 to 10 if I'm not mistaken. Could be wrong, could be horribly off, but I think it is a 1 to 10. And keep in mind, this creator does not do any like explicit content. When I mean explicit, like she barely does topless, right? Working around that has been a challenge, but I see potential in this creator, and this creator has a lot of organic potential and traffic, so I want to keep dialing that in and keep leveraging that. Now let's check in on our guy creator. We'll call him Corey. He is also on a free page. Corey has done $3,667.04 in the last 7 days. His traffic's currently down. I believe also his fans are down. So in the last 7 days, he's also brought in around 712 subscribers. I have a different team on Corey than I do on the other free page, so the quality may not be the same, or just like the sales strategies are a little bit different, but he's brought in 712 free subs in the last 7 days, and that's where we're at with Corey. I have another creator that I'm onboarding tomorrow. This is a creator I used to work with back in the day. I took her from doing like, I want to say like 10 to 12K a month all the way up to like roughly 28K. And then the next month we were on track for a really good month, but then something happened where like we've like switched teams up and just kind of like the account got lost with this like big merger that we did, whatever. So now I'm going to take that account back. This creator is super consistent, puts in the work, and I can definitely bring her back up to 30K a month for sure within 30 to 60 days. We start tomorrow, and that's where we're at with all of our creators. So amongst those 4 creators, let's just go ahead and go back and do a recap on how much total has been generated in the last 7 days. We'll start with the biggest creator. 14,902 plus, well, I'll do the little 77 too. I'll do the cents because every penny matters, I guess. In the last 7 days, this is the total amount generated. A whopping $26,551.68. So if that puts us at that for the last 7 days, let's just see if we add up the other 2 weeks so far, what we've done. So 21 days in so far, we've generated $66,900.68 with the agency. Whenever week 4 comes around and this month is a wrap, I'm gonna do a recap on how much I actually profited from running these pages to give you guys actual profit margins, not just generated revenue. Not to mention, like I said, we just did 26,000 and something roughly in the last 7 days. That's where we're at. I'm currently working on potentially building out like a salary operation where I have like 3 to 4 salary creators here in Medellin, push them to US traffic, get them blowing up organically, going viral, pushing that as well. I'm just waiting for the right opportunity to arise. But in the meantime, we're working with creators that are already established for anywhere from like 35 to 50%. I'm actually hosting a class coming up soon where it's just gonna be like a free training. I'll update you guys more on that in the next video. But in the meantime, if you guys want to keep up with when I'm gonna start hosting that free class and the date for that, and you want to get access to it, follow me on Instagram. I'm gonna be dropping the links to that, and you guys will be able to follow along, sign up for the class, and join me. And also, I want to mention, if you are somebody that's trying to get in the OFM space and you haven't watched all my videos, go watch all my videos. Almost everything that you need or have questions about, I've covered a video on. And if you already feel like you've gotten to a level where you just need more assistance, I will actually partner with you. And if you'd like to get access to partnering with me, there's a link below that's going to say apply here. Feel free to apply there. In the meantime, this is week 3 recap. Check here. Thanks for checking in. I will see you guys in the next video. Checking out.